It's not that I don't want you here. Yeah. It's something about the way you stare into my eyes. I know that I don't make things clear. I fall for you every time I try to.
So, today is the day we talk about, well, let me say this. Today's the day we start our back to school content. And I'm doing a few videos actually on back to school content because I know some people are already on their back to school journey right now. I know college just started, new semester, go ahead. But I started school in September. So I'm starting my back to school content, I guess, for some people late, but some people right on time. So, yeah. Sorry about that, y'all. I start school in September, so my back to school is like, I'm in that tradition. Well, not tradition, but I'm in that mindset of like, okay, I'm going back to school now because I start school in like a few weeks. A few weeks? No, in like a week. I start school next week. Yeah. So, with that being said, today... So with that being said, today's video is talking about high school advice for high schoolers. I'm not doing a specific video on advice for like juniors or seniors or sophomores or freshmen. That's not important to me, just overall advice, because I mean, it is important, don't get me wrong, because some advice a freshman might need obviously wouldn't apply to a senior because the seniors, you know, obviously far along in their high school journey. Y'all, class 2025 graduate this year, senior, big senior. So excited for senior year. My schedule came out. The schedule was looking a little dookie, but first day of school, that schedule was getting changed, okay? But yeah. So it's only, I feel like this video is gonna be short because, like, you know, sorry, I had to change the camera angle. This intro is all over the place. I am so sorry. But I'm trying not to do so many structured videos because I feel like I'm very much more like robotic and stuff. I don't know if y'all could tell. I feel like I can tell. So this is just going to be me talking about high school advice. If I haven't already said that. I probably did, but let's get on to the video. First, focus on yourself. Focus on yourself because school can get very stressful. And the difference between high school and middle school is that high school, they expect a lot more independence from you. Middle school, they kind of hold you by the hand. You know, they might let you be the line leader, might let you, you know, do a little bit of extra stuff here and there. But high school, they expect you to do a lot of things on your own. So I want you to focus on yourself because it does get stressful. When I mean focus on focus on yourself, I mean mentally, emotionally, and physically. You know, I do a lot of things career-wise, I guess. So if you're doing like sports or whatever, make sure you focus on your sport too, or like sports or like school plays or like whatever. Make sure you focus on yourself because it's gonna pile up on you, because freshman you're gonna have a lot, sophomore you're gonna have a lot, junior you're gonna have a lot, senior year, well, I'm a senior now, but senior year usually, typically, you don't have a lot. So I want you to make sure you focus on yourself, focus on your mental health. You know, if you get stressed, don't be talking down yourself. You can do anything you put your mind to. You will get through your high school years, because I'll tell you this right now. Freshman me would have never thought we would be graduating in June of 2025. But, hey. And I personally lost my mind a few times during my freshman, sophomore, junior year. And senior year, I told myself, listen, mentally, physically, and emotionally, I am focusing on me while also focusing on my schoolwork. So that gets on to my other point. Books before boys, and books before girls, and books before your video games, books before social media, books before going to the movies, going to parties. Books, 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 books. Okay, books. Listen, you only get one shot at this high school thing. It's not like grade school where you graduate. Well, this is my interpretation of it. I might be wrong, but high school, you fail classes. Middle school, you fail grade levels. So it's not like you're failing grade levels where you could be like, okay, I failed, freshman year, I'm gonna go back. No, high school is more of a credits thing. So each year, well, before you graduate, at least where I am from, you need a certain amount of credits. Girl, when I tell you, you better not be failing no ELA 1 and algebra and geometry, whatever. Because it's not cute. Okay, you gonna be a senior taking freshman classes. A senior taking freshman classes. And I know sometimes if you go transfer to one school to another, your credits don't always come out the same. So depends on the situation. But you need to make sure you focus on your books, because it's just that's what school is for. It's for books. But don't get stressed out about it. But that leads to what else I'm about to say. Do your work on time. I learned that the hard way. Freshman year, well, I was advanced in 8th grade, so I took Algebra 1, Biology, and U.S. History, and they were all like high school classes. When I got to freshman year, I had geometry, I had earth science, I had I had grade 9 global history, but I had a lot of classes that was advanced for me, and I wasn't doing my work, and maybe that caught up to me. That caught up. And I was just, oh, and I feel like it made so many things like harder for me. Like test taking was so much more harder for me because I wouldn't do the work on time. So I'll be like not units behind, but I'll be a few lessons behind. And when we get to the test, I'll be like, what is this? Because I just wasn't doing my work on time. And then by the time, like, okay, let's just say the quarter's closing and teacher says you can give me any missing work you have. By the time that missing work is completed and I give it to the teacher, it's like, what am I doing the work for? I already done failed the test. So it's like, do your work on time. I'm telling you, it's gonna be stressful because you're gonna be like, oh, I got homework tonight, I ain't gonna do it. Do it. I'm telling you, do it. Do your work and do it on time too, because test taking will be so much more easier if you just do your work on time. You won't be so behind. You won't feel so much like work being piled up on you. It does get stressful, but you gotta just discipline yourself and persevere. You got this. Sorry. When taking tests, be confident in yourself. But the only way to be confident in yourself when taking tests is studying. Study for your test. Because, child, when I tell you, the amount of tests I would just go into, just like, okay, I know this. I kind of know this. And I'll be thinking I killed it. Girl, I would fail. Okay? Child, when I tell you I would fail, them tests was a little scary sometimes. But it's like, I can't even be mad at myself because most of the tests I did not study for. And I wasn't doing my work on time. So it's like I wasn't really learning. And I wasn't really attending school. And also, y'all, attend school. It's not cute to miss out on school. Now, if you're going through stuff, I do believe in taking mental health days. But don't just be skipping school just to skip school. Sorry, y'all, if I'm talking fast. I feel like I'm trying to stop talking fast because, I'm trying not to, but I'm trying to make sure I get this video in because I'm late on my weekly upload, and I got something to do, and like, hold on, let me see. Oh, it's 1:50. Y'all, where was I? Oh, attend school. Okay. Attend school. I don't know exactly where I was at, but we're just gonna say attend school. We're gonna move on. But them tests would be super hard because I just wasn't doing anything to prepare for the test. So prepare for the test, attend school, and put your books over other stuff, other unimportant stuff, because you're at school to learn. You're at school to do, I don't know, schoolwork. So, you just need to do your work. But with that being said, I know school is difficult. Geometry, oh, geometry is something I still don't understand as a senior, and I took that class as a freshman. Geometry is one of the hardest subjects I ever took in high school. So let me tell you this right now. If you don't understand something, ask for help. Ask for help. Because asking for help is giving yourself that freedom and clarity to be like, okay, yeah, I need help. You know, that clarity, you know, that strength to want to get better, if that makes sense. Clarity wasn't the right word, but it's just giving yourself that you know, that strength, that clarity, that whatever. So ask for help. Don't ever be ashamed to ask for help, even if it's not for like schoolwork related. If you mentally not feeling good, ask for help. If you're physically not feeling good, ask for help. If emotionally not feeling good, ask for help. So always ask for help no matter what, you know. If something's wrong, ask for help. I'm trying to think what else, because this video is going to be into 2 parts. Oh, also, I know nowadays people are trying to take the content creator route and not go to college and be influencers and content creators and YouTubers and stuff like that. But honestly, as a freshman, think about if you really want to go to college. Because once you get to your junior year, that's when you're really going to start preparing yourself for college in a way. Like looking at different schools and stuff like that. So freshman year, think about if you really want to go to college. Because I'm gonna say this right now, content creation is cool and it's fun, but if you don't know how to adapt, you're not gonna get nowhere. And I personally feel like content creation is something you have to build from the ground up. And a lot of people just don't have that mental and emotional strength to be okay with their views being at, you know, 10, 20 views for each video. You know, some YouTubers been doing this for like years before they blew up. They would only have like 900 to 1K, you know, views on their videos before they blew up. So it's like, if you have a favorite content creator or a favorite YouTuber or favorite influencer or whatever, you have to understand that they worked hard and their strengths are, they're very disciplined. I'll say that. So think about if you want to go to college, because don't be like, okay, well, these people are doing this, these people are doing that. And I'm not saying don't become a content creator, but that's something that requires a lot of discipline, and some people just don't have that discipline. And that's something I've been developing a more stronger discipline on my work ethic. Because listen, y'all, when I tell you, sometimes I get discouraged doing content creation and I want to go into a different field of my career or whatever, but I know I'm gonna succeed, you know. I'm gonna persevere. So with that being said, don't do content creation or don't do anything because other people are doing it. Think about if you really want to go to college, and don't just not go to college because everybody else isn't going to college. Think about what's going to be beneficial to you in your long-term career in the long run. Because content creation, also what a lot of people don't tell you about content creation, is that it's harder to make money because there's no salary, if that makes sense. You know, you have your contracts for your brand deals, but like YouTube, for example, there's no salary for YouTube. There's no, like, you know, how much money you're making per video or whatever. It really just depends on the content that you're putting out. You might be on a very high and be putting out lots of content and is doing well, but then for some reason within a month your content might be decreasing. So you want to just listen, that was a whole tangent, but I hear so many people nowadays not want to go to college because they want to become content creators and influencers, and that's cute. And I mean, I'm a content creator, I'm an influencer, you know, but it is something that you have to discipline yourself into. So don't going to college because other people want to be something else. Go to college because you want to go to college. You want to go into a specific career path. And if you want to be a content creator and not go to college, that's good for you too. Or even if you want to go to college and just have a regular job as a cashier, that's good too. I mean, you're making money. I don't know how you're gonna live by yourself, but you're still making money. So with that being said, just think about if you're going to college. Go to college. If you do want to go to college for yourself. Don't go to college because your parents want you to go to college. Don't go to college because the guidance counselors or teachers at your school, want you to go to college and they don't believe in your dreams. Go to college because you want to. And also, if you don't want to go to college, don't go to college because you don't want to. Like, don't let anybody influence your decision. That's really what I'm trying to convey, right? So that's what, like, the school stuff. Now we gonna talk about the out of school stuff, okay? Y'all, no drama. It's not cute. It's so much drama at my school. I feel like it's just corny. It's not even real drama in my opinion. It's just corniness. And it's like, for me personally, you can be a corn bob or you can actually mind your business and succeed in your life. You feel me? And it's just a lot of people just don't know how to succeed in their life. And that's, whatever. Whatever. No drama, but make friends. Don't rely on having the same friends from middle school because some people might go to different high schools. Some people might, change. Some people, whatever. Make new friends. And with making new friends, you might want to make new friends in like school clubs. If your school does like performances, like, if your school does performances like, plays and musicals, you can do that. You can do sports. There's a lot of ways you can make new friends. Make new friends in your classroom. Like, you don't have to join a club just to make a new friend. You might have a lot more in common with that person in your club, but you can make a new friend in the classroom, yeah. And also do stuff outside of school. Do activities and stuff outside of school. Do not rely on school for your only source of enjoyment, okay? Find hobbies. I know one of my hobbies that I don't really talk about is painting. I love to paint. Painting is so entertaining to me, and that's something I just don't really talk about because it is a hobby. I don't really make money off of that. So, yeah, painting is really fun though. Usually, typically, in most places, you can get a job around 15, 16. Once you turn 15, 16, get a job. Get a job. Even if you come from a family of money, get a job because that's when you start to gain your first, your self-independence. I'm 17. I got my first job when I was 16, and no, it did not last. But I still gained a lot of independence just by working and not having to rely on somebody else to do these certain things for me. So don't get a job because you see everybody else getting a job, or like don't get a job because everybody else is getting a job at, I don't know, Foot Locker. Get a job because you want it, and also you learn how to spend your money. Each year, the school supplies you get does not matter. Each year, the school supplies, you're going to start off freshman year. They're going to say, bring this, that, and third, right? And then each year, you see this big thing. Let's imagine it's school supplies. So this is freshman year, sophomore year, junior year, senior year. They do not use school supplies no more. Everything's on the computer. You might need a notebook for a few classes and a folder. Not even a folder, a binder. And that's your school supplies. Make sure you bring a pen and pencils, erasers, and highlighters. That's your school supplies. And as the years go on, it's going to be, teachers here and there that be like, okay, yeah, you need this, you need that. You really don't. But, yeah. This video was all over the place. I hope y'all still like it. I hope y'all still like it. I feel like I wasn't trying to rush, but I don't know. I feel bad. I wasn't trying to rush. But if it came off as, I don't know, if I was rushing, put some constructive criticism in the comments down below. Constructive, because if you're deconstructive, I'll just delete your comment. I'm not gonna do nothing to you. I'm just gonna delete your comment. But yeah, I gotta go. Okay, bye.